Hello and welcome to this fourth video in the series of 6 videos for Module 5, which focuses on design thinking. In this particular video, we'll discuss producing and implementing. And in doing so, we understand that this is the third stage of a 4-stage design process. We'll discuss sequence of content, F to 10, and including the concepts and programming expectations, testing and debugging expectations. And I'll conclude the video with a final word. Again, my highly recommended resource throughout this particular topic is the Digital Technologies Hub, and in particular in relation to this particular topic, there's an excellent video, video 6, in sequencing the curriculum, where Associate Professor James Curran also discusses producing and implementing. I'd highly recommend you viewing that video as it complements this topic in an excellent way. So you can see there the way in which we've worked through investigating and defining, discussed generating and designing, and now we're discussing producing and implementing, and in the next video we'll examine evaluating. And to my mind, producing and implementing is where we see the real excitement, the engagement of students, the student motivation, the student engagement and inspiration, and what some of the literature refers to as students involved in the hands-on, the heads-on and the hearts-on work as they work through their design briefs to create a digital solution. This is, as a teacher, this is absolutely exciting when you see that joy of learning evident as children work with the digital technologies subject area. In terms of sequence of content for F to 10, you can see these expectations as they move across from F to 10 for producing and implementing. And one way to consider this is to understand this overview of the programming expectations as children are implementing and producing, or producing and implementing, and creating the digital solutions. So you can see the expectations at the end of Year 4 around visual programming, Year 6 visual programming, then to Year 8 general purpose text programming, and to Year 10 object-oriented programming. And you can see the value in our discussion around those concepts of branching, making decisions, user input, iteration, repetition, user interfaces and functions, and then as we move to the higher levels of sophistication around modularity, algorithms and data structures, and I know that Jason has dealt with that increasing sophistication expected through junior secondary in his earlier work in the modules. So in terms of 3 to 4, 5 to 6, Year 3 to 4, there's an expectation that students will implement simple digital solutions as visual programs with algorithms involving branching, making decisions and user input. And Year 5 to 6 will be implementing digital solutions as simple visual programs involving branching, iteration, repetition and user input. So visual programming is important here. So students will be developing code without actually needing to learn the syntax of a programming language, for example, using drag and drop. In 7-8, you can see this increasing expectation here, but it's actually still continuing to be built on branching, iteration, and you can see here how that plays out as we add additional expectations. So 7 and 8 around general purpose text programming, for example, Python, Visual Basic, JavaScript, and as they move into Year 9 and 10 with object-oriented programming, it can still be the language used in Years 7 and 8. So as we revisit those concepts, programming, testing and debugging, you can see that increasing sophistication occurring. So to conclude with a final word, again, we've got our required activities. We've got some differentiated activities that go with this module for F to 2, 3 to 6, 7 to 10, so that's relevant for your particular context. And again, my encouragement for you to complete the quiz in the best way that helps you enable you to build your self-efficacy and understanding in a formative and or summative way. And we have those engagement extension activities, coding activities, robotics activities. Love you to connect with us during the Collaborate session for Module 5. the optional activities, resources to explore, and the student solution activity. Again, thank you very, very much for the time that you're spending and engaging in this particular module, and I look forward to working with you further throughout the rest of this particular module. Thank you again so much.